The first sign that something was wrong came with the alarm. It wasn't loud, just a soft, persistent beep from one of the consoles. Harker leaned forward, squinting at the screen. A red icon blinked in the corner, accompanied by a warning message.
Vasquez.
The other man appeared in the doorway, his expression sharp.
What's up?
Something about a pressure issue in the lower pipes? Is that serious?
Vasquez crossed the room quickly, leaning over Harker's shoulder to inspect the monitor. For a moment, his usual calm slipped, replaced by something harder to read.
It's not great. Could mean a leak. Could mean something's blocking the flow. Either way, we need to check it out before it gets worse.
Where do we start?
You don't start anywhere. I'll take a look. Stay here and keep an eye on the monitors. If anything else pops up, let me know.
Before Harker could argue, Vasquez was gone, the heavy door slamming shut behind him. Harker stared at the screen, his pulse quickening. The blinking red icon felt like a warning light for more than just the pipes. He glanced at the security feed, his eyes scanning the murky view for any signs of movement. The camera overlooking the rig's edge showed nothing but the rolling Black Sea, waves crashing against the pylons. The others displayed corridors, machinery rooms and storage bays, all empty, all quiet. Yet the unease creeping up his spine wouldn't leave. Minutes ticked by, each one dragging longer than the last. The sound of the alarm faded into the background, replaced by the steady hum of the machinery. Harker tried to focus on the other monitors, but his gaze kept drifting back to the security feed. Then, on the feed from the machinery deck, something shifted. At first, Harker thought it was a trick of the light, a shadow sliding across the frame, but shadows didn't move against the flow of the rig's lights. This one slid against the grain, flowing like water before disappearing behind a row of pipes. Harker leaned forward, his pulse hammering in his ears. He rewound the feed a few seconds and watched again. The shadow was still there, faint but unmistakable. He grabbed the radio from the console and pressed the button.
Vasquez, you there?
Static crackled for a moment before Vasquez's voice came through, muffled and distant.
Yeah, what's up?
There's something on the machinery deck, I think. Could be a shadow, but...
Shadows don't trip pressure alarms. Stay put. I'm almost done down here.
The radio went silent, leaving Harker alone with his thoughts. And then the alarm stopped, not in the way alarms usually stopped, fading out with a soft click. This was abrupt, like someone had cut the wire. The silence that followed was deafening, wrapping around me like a vice. I stared at the console, waiting for the red icon to blink back to life, but the screen was clear, the monitors steady, as though nothing had ever been wrong.
Vasquez, you sure everything's fine down there? Vasquez?
The static hissed softly in reply.
The radio went silent, leaving me alone with my thoughts.